Fusion fans, coming at you here for the first of the JV game in the Baldwin Invitational here. We've got Hayward Hurricane JV squad joining us following the varsity game. If you tuned in, up in the booth, we've got Eric Withers, Adam Lendis on controls, and Chris Larson running the camera. What do we think here, Eric? Oh, we're getting after it.
I think there's a puck drop, Andrew.
All right. Oh. Well, for those at home, we've got quite a few new faces here for the Fusion JV side, so we're going to do our best getting after it here.
These faces are not new, Andrew.
Well,
these are old-time faces. There's a shot there on goal. It looks like we've got Ariana Bovers in net for the Fusion, but on the other side of the rink, we have Lily Wang dressed for the Hayward.
Ooh, that's going to be a formidable force to get through. Nothing bad.
They must not have brought a goalie for JV.
Yeah, Cranston was telling us that their goalie for their JV either was sick or couldn't make it, and they called and said, "Hey, we're out of goalie," and they're like, "Well, we have 4 of them, so we can fill in." So they've been filling in for the tournament.
Awesome,
nice. Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah,
all right.
We've got all the goalies.
So on the ice there, you got Hannah Ekholm at D playing. I didn't see where they set up, but that's Harper Withers working her way through the neutral zone. Puck goes ahead as Zernhaus comes off the ice on a line change. Withers pursues a little bit. Puck behind. Zoe Zernhaus picks it up, passes ahead to, we again don't have all the names.
That's Mila Carlson.
18 is Mila Carlson, so she enters the zone. Kicks out to number 33.
Herzog. Aubrey Herzog.
All right.
Aubrey Herzog. I got in trouble because I was calling her Audrey.
Ah.
I should have known that. I've known her for like 7 years. But for some reason, I was saying Audrey last tournament. It's Aubrey.
It happens.
It happens.
It happens. All right. So the Hurricane come down. Again, they gain the zone. They've gotten 1 shot off thus far. Pass ahead to Herzog. And she tries to cut back. No love. And it's number 18.
Mila Carlson.
Mila Carlson. She's going to leave the ice while the Fusion apply a forecheck there. Maintain the zone. 26 tries to bump it up to Emmeline Werner. Down in the corner. And again, this is their 3rd game kind of playing together, and schedules have been all over the map as far as who's available. So you get some of that chemistry that isn't quite there. That is Danny Pellinger. She's going to take a head of steam. Rips through, gets a shot off. Manages to fight through some traffic. Nelson and Ekholm sitting high just to make sure the safety valve is taken care of. With Pellinger attacking. And it's going to be a long shot there. No icing called. Ekholm to collect back behind the net. She brings it up, bounces it near side here. Nelson unable to gain possession. Ekholm over to Withers. Withers going to bump it back. And nobody home near side here. And Ekholm, nice little play. Poke checks it away. Up to number 29, Chris, or over to, that's Ella Ronning, one of the
veteran
JV players.
Ella Ronning must be a junior, or is she a senior this year?
I think a senior this year. Her and Danny Pellinger and Liliana, which I haven't seen Liliana Lansing.
She's out there.
Oh, there she is, number 28. Yep, okay.
So
we got some hair color changes.
Yeah, I know.
Just got to give them a bearing.
One of them has teal hair now. My kid, this one right here.
All right. And that was your kid getting checked, and that's going to draw a boarding penalty here along the near side center ice. So for the first time, Fusion will go on the power play, so we'll see who we throw out there. And she rode home with me the other night after practice, and needless to say, she does not like getting boarded at all, which I can't say many people would.
Who went home with you after practice? Or who
Harper.
Oh.
Yeah, same thing. She's like, I got hit for no reason. Well,
take it, kid.
It happens.
Got a penalty out of it.
Yep. All right, so starting the power play at 18, I still haven't identified. Is that Carlson? Do I keep coming back?
Carlson, yep.
Okay. And
Oh,
it's like-
maybe if you show up to a few games every
Yeah,
once in a while,
that was
you
true.
know,
I mean,
you know.
You're sitting here.
We're four games ahead of you, buddy.
You're like,
fair point.
We don't know who these kids are.
Let's take the shots.
You don't know who the kids are.
You out of the box.
We've been at this for a long time now.
Good
Me
stuff.
and Adam, Chris, we've been pulling this
right.
all together without you.
Very true. So we got Aubrey Herzog, Mila Carlson, and looks like
And Nerden.
14, Izzy Van Nerden out there on the power play. And then defending is Zoe Cernhouse. And shot's going to be gloved and covered. We're going to do a face-off. So, again, this is going to be interesting to see if they can get by Lily Wang.
Yeah, Lily Wang, really solid goalie for a Fusion JV team. So, all right, when you're in her position, are you like, I'm going to stuff them?
Every chance you get.
Are you
yeah.
I'm taking it to my team.
all day long.
Yes.
All day
Just
long.
to show them.
Oh, and there's a good little pass back to Ekholm off the face-off. So it's coming up near side. Withers unable to hold the zone, and that's going to go the length of the ice and burn some time. 57 seconds here to play in this Fusion power play. Ekholm reverses, brings it up near side, and it's going to escape free. And that is Dando, Levy Dando. First time we call her name. As she's joined on the ice up front with Reese Nelson and Emmeline Werner. Got quite the large squad here with, as we look at a little friendly fire here. Would have been Nelson Ekholm. And pass gets loose, shorthanded. All right, so we got Dando and Werner trying to get something going. Poke checked away. Werner comes away with it, working back to gain the zone. And this will expire the penalty. So on D right now, you got Zoe Cernhouse, Danny Pellinger. And that is Ella Ronning tying it up near side, allowing a full change by the Fusion. Hurricane are going to dump it in, and it's pursued down there by Ronning as Lansing looks to break out. You got Evelyn Amundsen there with the poke check as the back check pursues. And, all right, Ronning bumps it ahead to Amundsen. Amundsen's going to push forward, gain the zone. She's trailed by Lansing and Pellinger. Good pursuit, good spacing. And Pellinger dumps it center, nothing doing, and Lansing, a couple of veterans there, working this near side corner. Amundsen drops it, assesses, she tries to center, nobody home, and the Hurricane come away with it. Cernhouse comes off her post and gets a poke check as Hurricane wait on the blue line. So Hurricane collect, they try a really short angle pass, and Pellinger pushes it into Bevers. So few minutes off the clock here. What do we think, Eric? Adam?
Adam, what do you got?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Since you guys have seen more games than I have,
We have.
what are we looking at here?
I all these kids have played for JV at this point this summer. I don't think there are any new faces out there necessarily who haven't played high school yet. At least this summer, that is, going into their freshman years. So, I mean, I think the squad is starting to get a little, looser. They're starting to get a little bit more familiar with each other's play and stuff like that. So, I think they're getting their legs underneath them. Now, the JV hasn't played yet this weekend. This is their first game. So, at least varsity had Friday night to kind of work some of the kinks out. They haven't yet. So, hopefully what we can see going forward is they pick up the skating a little bit, handle the pucks a little bit better. But I'm not worried yet. Not worried yet. Adam, you worried yet?
No, not at all.
Okay.
All right. Back to play here. We got Van Nerden pursuing. That's Withers playing D against Hurricane forecheck. Coming near far side. Puck out front and just nobody home. May have gotten away with the trip there, but loose wasn't affecting play. All right, Ekholm gets it out of the zone. Allows for a couple fresh legs to hop onto the ice. And that's going to be, is that Carlson?
Werner.
Nope.
Or Werner. Gets a clean look. 2-on-1 action and fires it into Wang for a nice glove side stop. So 8:49 to play here in the first. We've got 3 shots to 2. Been a pretty even game, not super clean, but again, it's summer hockey. These kids haven't played together a lot, so the chemistry and the tight passes and what have you. So, yeah. On the ice for the Fusion, you have Danny Pellinger, Zoe Cernhaus, Reese Nelson, and taking the puck is, can't see the number there, Levy Dando.
With Werner in the
Yep.
right wing.
The right wing is Emmeline Werner. All right. Puck down. Fusion win the face-off, and
Hellinger with a tricky shot there, almost snuck through.
stayed low, and yeah, Wang was able to find it last second there, it looked like. Uh-oh, dangerous pass there. Dangerous pass, we're going to see. Good recovery there by Pellinger. Great back check. That's going to be one of those. You just got to know that particular lane is open and the pass has to be crisp if you're going to send it. I know if I'd be playing wing or center, I'm sitting on that one all day because it's wide open ice.
Yeah, just, early, not even, it's preseason, so these girls haven't really, a lot of these girls on the ice.
Oh, there it is. Wide open. Oh, Ronnie just couldn't get a stick on the loose puck. Wide open net as Wang was tied up on that far side post.
Yeah, close one there. Just, I think some of these girls are just catching up to speed here. They haven't played high school, more than a couple games.
Very true, and it definitely moves a little quicker. I know just talking with Harper when she played varsity last tournament a couple of weeks back. Like, what's the biggest difference? A little more physical, little faster. Things get on you quicker.
Yeah.
And the puck battles, I think, are quicker. All right, so that's Lansing breaking away. She's going to fire one at Wang. I think they may be related in a weird twist there. Gets to shoot on a cousin or
who is?
I think Lansing and Lily Wang. Liliana Lansing and Lily Wang. The Wang family has tentacles in the area.
Yeah.
Yeah. However it works, I don't try to figure it out. It's small town Wisconsin. We got the same thing in Iowa. So, all right, on the ice again, you got Amundsen, Herzog. Looks like Lansing over there, and defending is going to be Ekholm and Withers. You've got a mix of really all grades represented here. So Hurricane come away with it. They're picking up some speed. Good little stop there. Nobody covering the trailing skater, but Ekholm handled her side there and broke up the play that was starting to form. But to your point there, Eric, there was nobody on that back trailing skater as she came right down the slot, wide open.
Oh, just kind of on number 17, I think. She's new to defense. She hasn't really played defense before.
That's a good point. So, in the years we've been watching.
What they want you to do if you're not on the puck when you're back checking is you want the second, third back checker to pick up a body, not just look at the puck and skate after it like the other back checker is. So, something they got to learn.
Pass ahead to Nelson. She's going to draw a trip, I think, as that worked out. Yep. So as they gain the zone, pass came ahead to Nelson, and in the defense, she was tripped. So this puts the Fusion on their second power play here in the first period, 5:57 to play. On the ice this time, don't really have a special team set up here, so we've got 18 in Mila Carlson, Reese Nelson, and Izzy Van Nerden with Danny Pellinger. Fusion win the face-off out to Cernhaus. She fires one high and wide, and they're going to be able to break the zone. So Carlson back to Cernhaus. Cernhaus kicks it ahead to Nelson. Nelson pops it around, can't quite get clear ice, but Cernhaus to hold the zone. Puck goes back behind Wang there, and they're going to break it out as Pellinger wasn't quite able, and it will be Cernhaus to collect. Goes behind net, bumps it ahead. And we got Ronning out. Looks like we have some fresh legs out there, so Ella Ronning pressing in to gain the zone. See how they do this. If the Hurricane's not going to clear, so they're going to keep it out. Pellinger stays on. She's out there with Ekholm at D. She activates and tries to get a shot, and she stays with it. Puck loose. Wang a little bit out of the crease there. Slight opportunity. Ekholm unable to hold the regroup pass. And Pellinger's going to drop it in. Dump and chase. 52 to go here in the second power play.
Some of these kids are skating both varsity and JV this weekend, and Pellinger's one of them. So
that is true. That will put a little more tax on the legs.
I know she skated today for the varsity game just right before this.
She did. She played quite a bit.
And so you wonder if she's going to suit up for tonight's varsity game too.
Do they, like with the preseason, do they limit?
No.
Okay.
They do
so
not.
it's
They can skate as
free for
much
all.
as they want.
Yeah.
all right.
But
So-
that being said, the coaches limit.
Yes.
The coaches play it by
Yeah,
ear.
I think even like when we were down in Eau Claire, they still only did the 5.
Okay. 5 periods in a day.
5 periods in a day.
Gotcha. So that's Withers collecting the puck. She bumps it ahead to Liliana Lansing, who pushes ahead. That's Aubrey Herzog, and she's got a trailing skater in Amundsen there. Couldn't quite get the pass through the one defender. Nice little play there by the Hurricane to break that up before anything materialized. And that was a little bit dangerous there. You had 2-on-1, 2 defenders on the one skater. All right, so Amundsen out through the neutral zone again. Couldn't quite connect. Good battle there by Lansing to free it up. And the Fusion come away with it. So Cernhaus bumps it forward. That's going to be on net, so no ice. And Nelson trails. She's going to clear it while they regroup. And Pellinger, nice little stick work coming down. And Nelson on that backside was ready. Just got a bad bounce. Came right back to Pellinger, but the forecheck continues.
So
Nelson pops out, stick down, and there we go. Almost had some, you were saying?
yeah, well, hold on here. Still on the attack. I was just going to say it's going to be interesting with Wang and goal.
I definitely agree.
I said I wasn't worried before, but now I'm like, oh, yeah.
We have,
She's
I
good.
think, 3 goalies that are varsity caliber with a lot of teams
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
we face.
Yep.
So it's a good problem to have, and in this particular game, it's not a good problem to have.
If this is the reason why we ruined the undefeated streak,
No.
Mr. TJ, who couldn't be here today, but I'm guaranteeing you he's watching right now. He might have some choice words.
Right? That's one of those. We're taking our player back,
Yeah.
but we don't have a goalie. It doesn't matter. We're taking
We
our
want her
player
back.
back.
It's in the middle of the second period. That's fine.
We're breaking a rule.
Well, again, it being off-season hockey, there's no record here. This doesn't really count towards
Everything's a
anything.
record. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Nobody remembers second place, Eric. Let's be real.
Game first or last.
What do we think of his new? We'll save that for intermission. Will
Hilarious.
Ferrell's got a good one out,
Hilarious.
new on golf.
Oh,
the Hawk.
I have to watch
It's
that.
about time they came out with something.
It is, and it's the Saturday Night Live crew.
Yeah,
Molly Shannon.
It's so good.
Oh yeah. All right, back to hockey. So 1:30 to play here. Hurricane coming into the zone with a head of steam. Herzog applying a little back check there, and 26 is at Dando. How do I not have these all written down already?
6 is
But
the
26.
senior. Oh, 26.
So there we go.
That's
so
Dando.
Dando, that's right. And there, Werner is 29. So she's going to bump it over and come around behind. And good forecheck. 1 minute to play here in the first period. And we did Zam, so we will have a short intermission for those at home. While the Fusion get 5 new skaters for the final push, final 45 seconds of this period. You got Amundsen and
Lansing.
We got 28, 26, and 29. They're hard to see, and they're all about the same size. All right. Ooh, nice shot by Pellinger.
Easily handled
She's
by
giving
Wang.
it to her. Yep. Little shoulder. Puck
No
drops.
prob. No prob.
Yeah.
Didn't even flinch.
And it's going to force them to make a pass, which isn't a bad thing. But are they going to be there to collect? Because, yeah, it's good practice for Lily. To that point, it's 13 shots to 4 right now. 26 to play. And on the ice, you got Lansing, Amundsen, and Nelson. Defending is Zoe Cernhaus. And puck back behind the net to Nelson. She's looking. She looks to center, throws it into a Hurricane defender. And she's coming ahead with a little bit of steam there. Throws the brakes on, lets everybody
back check by
fly by.
Amundsen.
Yeah, agreed. And puck down, 4 to play. And Cernhaus just going to tie it up, and that will do it for the first. So, an active period. And we have 13 shots to 4 as we do a little dance up here in the booth. Solid first period. We got a minute break here. They zam every other when we get in this tournament format. So back to Netflix. Yeah, The Hawk. Will Ferrell. So you're liking this.
It's so good. I binged it. It's over.
All right.
I watched it all.
I got to the third. Reese is getting into golf.
Yeah.
I saved it. It's like we're going to replay this. I was curious how they were going to set it up because I like what they're doing where his son gets involved.
Yeah.
Because Adam Sandler did the Happy Gilmore return.
Awful.
Like, how are they going to
Awful.
twist this?
Awful.
So, yeah, a lot of similarities of a has-been golfer coming back, but then the Will Ferrell effect is just enjoyable.
You just can't beat it. You just can't.
So, on Netflix, if you've got it there at home, pretty solid golf movie or series.
Yeah.
Is it one and done? One season?
Yeah.
That's it? Okay, they wrap it all up.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
It's just like a really long movie. You know,
It is.
It's good.
Yep. I like the long formats, and who doesn't like binge watching something till way later than you should be awake? But
hey, we controlled the puck there at the second part of that first period, though, pretty well. Like our shots going into it were 3-2. We ended 13-4.
that's a good point.
So you know they seem to have got their legs underneath them. Hopefully we get one past Wang here in the second.
Very true. Yeah, at first, so just like that, half a period, starting to clean it up, move a little bit better. So taking the drop here.
Oh, we're playing hockey.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Mila Carlson, Izzy Van Nerden, and Aubrey Herzog up front for the Fusion with Harper Withers and Hannah Ekholm back behind playing D. So the Hurricane are going to get the first punch into the zone as Ekholm clears it, bumps it back up the far side. And trying to come away with it. It's going to come around near side.
He's got your hand warmer.
Eric's got, I love this, man. Hopefully it's not the burnt popcorn variety. Eric went for a little food run. Wasn't expecting that. All right, so the Fusion come away with it here. That's Herzog coming up the near side. Puck bumped. Carlson can't quite control as she enters the zone. Oops, sorry. Back to Ekholm. Ekholm looking for her options. Ahead, long stretch pass to Carlson. Love seeing that at this age. Carlson's going to rip and easily handled their stick save, I think, by Wang. Carlson gets tied up. Herzog over to assist. And Van Nerden can't quite handle the centering pass. Goes by her, and the Hurricane come away with it. Puck going down far side. That's Ekholm in pursuit, but not before a Hurricane skater can get there. They center, and Bevers to cover.
Here's something else we're going to have to really talk about here. Why are why is Hayward the Hurricanes? Did we talk about this last year?
There probably isn't
there
a
probably
place farther away from hurricane
There hasn't been a
danger.
hurricane within 1,500 miles of Hayward, I guarantee.
It's a fair question.
Because there's too many teams named the Stars.
That's true.
There is too many
There's-
teams that name the Stars.
Eau Claire, Western Wisconsin,
There's
yeah.
other ones too.
North Stars, if you technically
Yeah.
get in there.
Shot
Nope.
here by Hurricanes. Goes
Just
wide.
misses wide, yep. Far corner. Nelson pursuing. She comes away with the puck, bumps it ahead to
Werner.
Werner loses it in the neutral zone as they try to pick up some energy, and we're going the other way, but not before Pellinger can cut off the skater. And she's working near side corner and bumps it, gets it out of the zone. Hayward to clear. And bumping down. And the Hurricane come away with it. Danger area there, and Cernhaus is able to poke check it away out of danger. We're back out far side board. So long shot, Bevers reaching up, keeps it wide. Another centering pass, and that was Werner fighting through. Coming through that mess is
Dando.
Dando.
With the shot easily handled by Wang.
Dando again fighting through some traffic, joined by Ella Ronning. So Nelson out, Ronning on. And Werner, Dando remain. Cernhaus holds zone, pushes it back down. Dando's fighting for it. Ronning to collect. Let's see what happens. She pushes it up near side boards to Liliana Lansing. And the Fusion hold. Continue to apply some pressure. Little mess. Nobody can really gain control of the puck yet. But Ronning still pursuing here. And she bumps it out.
Goal.
Dando. Oh! Somehow
got a
that
goal.
got through. Look at that. So Ronning fighting hard in the corner. Kicks it out. Dando, long shift for Dando, is able to pop that through. Was that pad and pull?
Yeah, I think it goes off the pad, off the pole, and in.
Just a bad break.
He just kind of parks there.
Yeah.
Comes right to
Sure
her.
enough. Yeah.
Okay. So
All right. There we go. That could be a huge,
that could be it right there.
huge goal. Now, let's see. And we did note, Adam noted, we were 3-2 shots at one point, and then we finished 13-4, I think, at the end of the period. So Fusion are waking up, getting their legs under them now. Out on the ice for the Fusion. This is Ekholm coming up near side. Going to gain the zone as she activates and takes it all the way down. So that leaves Herzog stays back. And what do we got?
We are going to get a power play.
Okay.
I didn't see it.
Did we go get a trip on?
Yep. You can see the slide mark.
Yep. I saw Ekholm go down. I wasn't sure if she was tripped or if they called the trip, put it that way. All right, so third power play happening here. We have Mila Carlson taking the drop and Aubrey Herzog the other wing, and that's Izzy Van Nerden steps up. She kicks it out to Ekholm. Ekholm's going to fire into the legs of a Hurricane defender as they pack the house there. Pass down, Mila out to Withers. Withers tries to get something on net into the mess. And this is always good, too, for Lily because you don't know how your defense really operates. And that, again, it's good practice. So Hurricane's able to get it down to the other end. And Withers kicks it ahead. That is Van Nerden trying to maintain possession, keep going. Hurricane intercept neutral zone. They're going to push it back with 1:10 to play here in the power play. So Ekholm, head of steam. Yep. Trying to turn the second corner and comes all the way around. Oh, stay with it. There you go. Good shot, and Wang's able to find it and glove it.
57 seconds left on the Fusion power play. We've got 12:04 left in the second period. Official clock, which is in line with what you're seeing on your screen.
All right. So we have.
It's about the only time it's been correct.
Love it. I was actually glad to see you come up here because I was thinking I was going to do this, and the numbers are already short-circuiting my brain. So that part's definitely helpful. All right, so good shot out here by Cernhaus. It was going to go wide, but Wang gloves it before Reese can get a stick on to redirect. So
42
you have
seconds left on the power play now.
Dando, Dando and Nelson with and another shot on Wang.
So they're going to learn quickly, I think, that yes, pucks on net is what we want, but at the high school level, you want to think about it.
Quality shots.
Well, yeah, the
is
shot
really what
quality,
you're getting after.
I think is or passing,
and
not just throwing it at the net all the time.
Correct.
Although that's what they could be telling them: throw it at the net, get a rebound. Who knows?
And then funnel. Get into that funnel in the house and attack the net versus kind of skating away from it. And I think that, to your point, that is that gap that you jump from. So, again, you've got Dando, not Carlson, Dando, Werner, Nelson up front. Cernhaus tries to slow it down, and she's out there with Pellinger. Shot's going to go wide, and Bevers throws a glove at it. 15 to play. We'll see if they can get one last push. No pass there for Pellinger, and she sees, dangerous turnover there. Going to see, and they're unable. Good rebound and recovery there. I think Pellinger was expecting Cernhaus to come through, pick it up or something, the way she kind of floated that.
Reacted weird.
Yep. So, again, power play is over. And same group on the ice. You've got Nelson, Dando, and Carlson out there. No, I take that back.
Full change.
Full change. 5
4 tires.
new skaters. So we got Liliana Lansing, Evelyn Amundsen, and Ella Ronning coming out up front. And defending is going to be Hannah Ekholm and Harper Withers. Again, in an unfamiliar defensive spot. So the Fusion now, they wave off the icing. Must have gotten tipped along the way there. So Amundsen and puck's going to go up and out of play on a little flip. So
Andrew Carlson there saved the day, grabbed the puck, throw it over to Chase, who's playing or who's reffing the game here. Andrew Carlson, of course, dad of Mila Carlson.
Love it.
Baldwin hockey legend. Well, I mean,
next to Adam, of course.
Next to Adam,
who opened this arena. I mean, it still looks brand new.
If you're going to find 2 names, if you look at that high school state championship board up there, one of them is going to be Andrew Carlson. The other one, Adam Lindis.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I forgot we're in the presence of greatness.
Legend.
You know?
Legendary. Love it.
It has been fun to get to know like this group of dads who have all played together in high school, you know, or at least a few of you guys have.
For sure. All right, so Fusion come away with it. They get it out of the zone, and, so close. Amundsen just caught, trying to drag her skate, and the puck didn't enter quite as fast as she was anticipating, but really good attempt to get into the zone on time. All right, so fresh 5 coming out, and we've got Carlson, Van Nerden, and Herzog with Pellinger and Cernhaus. So Van Nerden tries to bump it ahead to Carlson. Mila Carlson pushes back behind the net, and we have down there Herzog applying some pressure. Puck comes out, and 18's going to get a weak shot that Wang handles without issue. So Carlson gets one on there, and just like that, we're up to 21 shots to 6. So again, good offensive pressure, but to your point, how many of those are quality shots versus just the long range,
Just throwing it,
send it, and attack? I mean, it is a style, right?
Yeah.
Put it on net, collect the garbage, duck
but
style.
Wang is going to handle.
There's that other one. Here we go. All right. Yep. That's that dangerous blue line pass. When you're crossing. She goes bar. Absolutely great. Good sellout attempt there by Pellinger. And shot, thankfully, goes bar and misses. So Bevers to cover the next attempt. So good rush. I think that's going to be something. I've seen it now twice in less than a period and a half. That will be something to work on. Again, this age moves just a touch faster. They anticipate better. That blue line pass, while it is a fundamental part of the game, it needs to be clear. Otherwise, you're giving up a run the other way. So, Fonte, nice rip. Face-off pass, big slapper from number 24 from the 20-foot mark. Puts it on Bevers.
We're going Bovers.
Bovers.
Yeah, Ariana,
Bovers.
Ari Bovers.
All right.
I do like Bevers, though, kind of like beverages.
The B-O-E. It's a unique spelling. I never know which of the
Yeah, I know. You never know. Bovers.
Bovers.
Oh.
All right, but very quick. We've watched her kind of grow up and play throughout the years, the off-on. You've seen more of them because you've got Ellie, but always been impressed with Ari's quickness
Absolutely.
in that. Definitely gives up some size compared
Small
to
size.
other goalies, but very
Small size,
quick.
but quick.
You look at Fleury, Hall of Fame goalie. He's 5'9", not big. All right, here comes Withers. Head of steam, gets it poke checked away and can't quite complete, but keeps the puck in the zone. Good forecheck there, gets things started. And Ronning gets caught up, bumped into, and Withers is going to collect, assess, and come up near side here. She's going to activate as she comes down, trying to get something going. And Ekholm's going to collect, and she's just going to bank it off the board while Withers gets back on side. And they're going to see, I think you can kind of see she's naturally, good backhand shot. That was good defensive play to push her to her backside hand. And Bovers easily able to defend a backhand flip. All right, fresh five coming out. Looks like we have the Amundsen, Lansing, Ronning line up front with Cernhaus and Pellinger.
So I don't know if you guys mentioned this yet, but those of you who weren't watching the varsity game, the coaches cannot be on the bench today for some state rule.
Whatever
Yeah,
governing
WIAC.
body
Waha.
we have.
Yeah, Big Rivers, who knows what the governing body is. But anyway, on the bench you have Mr. Tim Barris, who is the boys' head varsity coach for the River Falls High School. And then next to him, Jody Volgren is
Living legend in these parts.
a living legend, a UWRF star back in her day. She played hockey at UW River Falls, and I think still leads the record book in penalty minutes.
She's got a couple of
Yeah.
skaters you may have heard of in Jane, Jenna, and then the youngest is still to come. She's a couple
Julia.
years out,
Yeah.
Julia. So, again, long shot there by Cernhaus, easily collected by Wang. So with 6:45 to play, a little journey in the background. We have Carlson taking the drop, joined by Aubrey Herzog and Izzy Van Nerden. Then you have Zoe Cernhaus and Danny Pellinger. So back behind the net is Carlson. Carlson, it's funny working my brain through some of the names and numbers that we've had over the years, as they shift.
Yep.
Like Mickey Bell, there's definitely a few that phase out.
Yeah.
And then those that graduated, we graduated a big class last year.
Yeah. I think there's like 3 seniors, Adam.
Yeah, I think that's
3 seniors this year for the Fusion.
Yeah.
Pellinger, Lansing, who's
McKenna?
the third?
Or is she a
Jane.
Lily.
Oh, no. Sid Kibble. Are you talking JV? Or on all of Fusion?
I guess I'm talking all of them. Maybe I got confused.
Okay.
It's a smaller senior
Well,
class, I think. or
Sid
it could be wrong.
Kibble. Is Jane Volgren a senior this year?
Jane,
She is.
Lily.
And then Lily. So there's some firepower in that
Uh-huh.
class for sure. But it's nowhere near as large last year. Ooh. A little change-up shot there by Cernhaus. And same group out there. Puck comes across to Pellinger. She puts it on net.
Get that rebound.
And Herzog close to the rebound, unable to collect and do anything with it as they regroup and get back on sides. And the Hurricanes going to send it the length of the ice, and we're going to go for an icing here with 5:40 to play here in the second. 5 new skaters popping on. You've got Nelson, Werner, and Withers coming out, and 26 was, why am I
That's
struggling?
Dando. Levy Dando.
No, Dando's 29, I thought.
I know why you're struggling. 'Cause you don't come to games.
Hey, I might have been in a softball game in summer playing the active season. I know.
Come on.
And trust me, I'm having a blast with this. Not that I wasn't at softball. But
Yeah.
26 is Dando, by the way.
26 is
You have it wrong
Dando.
on your little sheet.
All right, so then who's 29 there, young man?
29?
'Cause they're both out there
that's
right now.
Harper with a big shot
With the
blocked.
Oh, that's
white screen. Werner.
Nope. Olsen. Not Olsen though.
Yeah, Werner.
Werner.
Oh, Werner.
Emmeline
Yeah.
Werner.
Emmeline.
Okay. And she was not written down. I just went with it. So that's what's getting me. Okay. We're trying here, folks. All right, 29. Nelson to pursue on the forecheck there as it goes behind the net. And Dando and Werner fighting through stuff. And,
Big back check here.
yep,
He's got no chance.
good hustle. Nelson first to throw a stick in there to trigger the dump. And Hurricane wide, flat angle shot. Misses wide. Nelson pops a stick and gets it out ahead. This
Werner
is
with
going to
the
be
wheels.
Werner with the wheels. Has Dando pursuing 26-29. That was a premonition. Almost generated some offense. So they struggled to figure out who they were. All right, and we're going to keep playing. It was a weird, no whistle, no reason for one. And that is Ekholm. She sends it ahead, nothing doing. And Withers is going to collect. She assesses. She cuts back, gets slight trip, but nothing called. Ekholm trying, danger zone here. Stopped by Overs. She's going to pop it. Well, let's see. Still back behind the net. And thankfully nobody home in the slot. That was a good centering pass. And back. Hurricane get it. Shot goes wide. And Withers trying to poke the puck free.
Applying pressure. Ooh, that was a scary
It was.
there. Number
Snuck
6
through.
had the net wide open. Another one, too.
3:33 to play here in the second as the Hurricanes show their first sign of some puck control and zone pressure. And we might be getting a little gassed here. Ronning's going to jump off the ice and no icing. Icing was waved off, so Ronning off. Werner off, so out come Amundsen and Lansing. Last to leave that shift is Herzog, and she's going to stay on. And defense, we have swapped out. We got Pellinger. Okay, Amundsen's going to get a quick break. She's going to get tripped by the Ice Monster somewhere in there. Just got excited, and things went hayward.
So I was going to say earlier, Evelyn's game, she gets a lot of breakaways. Always has for 5 years. It's like she's good position in the neutral zone or something like that.
I think she anticipates really well. She's
Yeah.
been around the sport a long time with her brother. I know Brian coached. I think she just developed that knack for when to release early.
Yeah.
And I agree. She's a step, if not 2 steps ahead a lot. So
Yeah.
that'll be something that transitions
For sure.
as they get older. Once you start realizing, hey, she's there, that's where we're going to miss on the varsity side, like Oakley flipping that,
Yeah.
knowing that Jane's running
Yeah.
opposite on
It's
the go
like-
route.
Ooh, big slap shot there. Knocked down.
Oh, man, that puck looked like it was creeping through the crease there.
I'm telling you, these guys can't sleep on this Hayward team.
Nope, they're sniffing a little bit of energy, or bringing some energy and sniffing some, hey, we can possess the puck and apply some pressure. So with 2 to play here, Herzog comes away with it, bumps it to Carlson. Carlson down near side corner. Van Nerden applies a little bit of pressure there as Carlston maintains pressure. Nelson hops out and on while Pellinger holding the zone? It was. So Van Nerden pops it out, and danger here. A good back check by Pellinger coming off the her post at the point. Puck gets dumped in, and we've got Dando pursuing, but not before an icing is called. So
a fun fact about Ariana Bovers, the goalie, actually a pretty good skater.
I can see it. She, if you line them up, she looks like one of your fast skaters than a goalie.
2 seasons ago, we were down players, and we had 2 goalies on U14. Put her in as a skater. We gave her Ellie's kit, my other daughter, and she scored a goal.
That's awesome.
Of course, we were just feeding her the puck the whole time.
All right, coming ahead here is Ekholm. She can't quite possess, and we get a funky offsides call, which is fine. On the ice, let's see who we got. Nelson just left is that Ronning who came on for her? Can't quite. Yep. So we will have Amundsen taking the drop with Lansing, flanked by 2 of the veterans in Lansing and Ronning. Defending is your Withers-Ekholm line there. Hayward's going to take it back behind, and Lansing gets screened at the net, so Ronning continues her pursuit. They're able to clear the zone. They're going to go cross-ice pass, and Lansing recovers. Good, pesky speed there, just staying on puck. And puck bounces ahead as Withers assesses and fights through some traffic, and Lansing dumps it in, running in pursuit with Amundsen. So 2-on-1. They get the puck away, and Amundsen applying forecheck there. And the Hurricane flip it high and get it out of the zone. So we got 15 to play with Ekholm taking it the length of the ice, burning some time. Tick-tock, and might be the last push, if anything.
Nobody putting any pressure.
Nope. And we had 2 waiting at the line, and that will do it here for the second. So, go ahead.
So, it's kind of nice that it's a close game going into the third. I'm just saying that to the world.
So here's the goofy
I probably shouldn't
part.
say that, but I think this is a good opportunity for these girls to fight in a close game.
Which locker room does Wang go into right now?
Where's Wang going?
And in fairness, she's going in with the Fusion, as she probably should. She's Fusion first and foremost, but it does throw a unique wrinkle here.
I don't know. I'd bring her into Hayward.
But if there is any weirdness, this is when you plant the seed. Look, Lily, here's how it's going. If by chance we're tied going into the final 2 minutes,
is there going to be
a sign
from the bench?
A sign.
Like tap the head, belt,
Let's
ear.
hope we're not doing that, but no, kind of fun to play. For those at home, we will zam the ice, so we're going to have probably 15, 20-minute break. We will be here to tune into when we get back, and yeah, all good. Glad to be back. Hope you guys are enjoying the view at home. All right, Black Cats. I was just talking about some of the youth and the Black Cats. We are up at Fusion at this point, and they just blew the horn, so off we run here going into the third. Quick recap. Fusion have one shot on even strength, or one goal on 25 shots on even strength play. It has been a fairly, I wouldn't say lopsided, but Hurricanes threw some energy in there towards the end of the third. Definitely showed some signs of fight, so should make for a good third period as we bring in a 1-goal lead. Taking the ice here to start the third will be the Amundsen. Taking the drop with Lansing and Ronning. Back at D is Pellinger and Cernhaus. So puck goes to the Hurricane side, and it's flipped up out of play, and we're going to do this again at the other dot. Oh, clock.
Yep.
Oh, there. Hey, we got our clock stopped. Theirs is running, but hey.
He's like, clock guy.
Wrong booth. All good. We've been up there too. So,
Yeah.
all right. So we keep going. And Cernhaus to collect at the center line. She's going to dump it in with Amundsen chasing. And Ronning's able to poke it away, but not before Hayward comes up with it. They're going to send it the length of the ice. Oh, no, they're waving that off. Must have got touched through there. I didn't see it, but all good. So pass around behind the net. And if you're just joining us, you'll notice when we go to the other end, we have a Fusion goalie supporting the Hurricane effort. They were short a goalie. And that's Lily Wang in net as she's going to collect, and nobody there. She pushes it off to the side as Aubrey Herzog fights through some traffic and tries to clear. Looks like we got some wet spots out there. I've noticed a couple of grabby items.
We've had enough Zams that in the heat starting to kick up, I was just outside warming up. That the ice might take a little bit longer to set up.
Interesting. Subtleties, I'm guessing. Like just keeping the ice cold. That does make sense. So here we have Carlson working her way through neutral zone. Herzog on the flanking the other side. And let's see what we have. So looks like number 14 Izzy Van Nerden and Reese Nelson will be coming on. See who they tap out because we got 6 out there right now. And
I'm wondering if they didn't tell her to go running time.
Oh, to make up some time. We were about a half hour off starting that game.
Yeah, we're running a little late.
That's not a bad call because we are seeing the clock run, which you would normally not see, but summer exhibition tournament, it does check just to get some time back because we have another JV game and then another varsity game yet to wrap this thing out today.
There's actually a varsity game, a JV game, and then another varsity game.
Yes, sorry. We're not playing in the next game.
Correct.
That's going to be Hayward and ECA.
Yep.
Okay. Or Hayward
and Storm.
Storm. They're Central Wisconsin Storm.
Yes.
Okay. And then we reload with Fusion. So we're going to have about an hour and a half break here between this game and the next JV game. So, again, on the ice, that's Withers trying to dig in and rip one from the blue line. She holds the zone nicely, a little strength there. And Herzog plays down along with Van Nerden. And the Hurricane try to collect, and it's out to Withers. Dangerous turn there. Just couldn't see or feel the girl. Turned right into her, and nothing. Ooh, dangerous. She was able to get that shot off. And the Hurricane continued to attack. Long shot there. Ooh, danger. I do like Ari dropping to knees there. That puck was spinning really weird. So instead of trying to reach and glove it, she just said, I'm going to push this to the side. So that will be a regroup, and out come Nelson, Werner, and Cernhaus and Pellinger for the Fusion. And that is Dando fighting through it. Puck goes up in the air. Nelson to collect near side corner. Turns, centers, nobody home. And Werner gets a stick on it, fires it into Wang, deflects wide. Werner continuing to pursue. Her and Nelson over there. Puck gets through traffic. Nelson to collect. She centers. Can't quite get to Dando on the centering pass and fights through. All right, here we go. Werner, Dando, and Werner's going to rip and score. Nice little sequence there with Nelson, Werner, and Dando maintaining, just fighting over in the corner, keeping the puck, and then somehow or another it scored it loose, and you had 2-on-0.
Keeping the forecheck going.
Now, in hindsight, that's going to be good film to watch on how a simple late pass is an easy chip in, but we got the first shot goal, so you'll take that all day long. So
For sure. Yeah, it's nice.
All right, Eric. Real quick here before we go there, we got Amundsen joining after the goal. You got Amundsen, Lansing, and Ronning. So freshmen joined by 2 seniors, and then Cernhaus and Pellinger on D. So Hurricane bump it ahead. They're going to call off icing. What were some of the topics that I saw you talking with Coach Barris?
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't. I tried to get a hold of Coach Volgren over there, but she big-timed me in the lobby and just walked right past me, head down, staring at the phone. She wanted nothing to do with the interview.
I was completely laughing that at the handshake, she's out there in flip-flops.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm like, legit toe-exposed flip-flops with skates. And Amy's like, I'm sure she knows what she's doing. It's not
fine.
your feet that you're worried about. It's the other girls reaching for a hand and their foot sliding. But hey, she is fine.
I did
Nothing.
get a hold of, reluctantly, Coach Barris did stop and talk to me. And, man, that guy can talk hockey.
Oh.
Once you get him going, he's going to talk some hockey.
I love it.
No, great conversation. So as far as this game goes, he's saying that they really wanted to see them control the puck in the neutral zone more this period. So let's see if they do that now. They do. And he said pucks to the net.
Okay.
He said it doesn't matter the quality of the shot. He said, I'm telling them just to shoot it towards the net and try to get rebounds.
That works.
And so I told him about our conversation, how we were thinking maybe they should be better quality shots, and he disagreed. He said, no, I just want them to the net, and I want the forwards charging just like that.
Oh, man, that was Carlson on a rebound from a centering from Herzog. Okay.
He also did say there is no special sign to Wang to let a goal in or two.
Well, now we got that extra pad, and we got running clock. We have a couple of things working in our favor. We're thinking they're going running clock to buy some time with the overall tournament. We were running about a half hour behind at start time of this one. So
because our second JV game.
Oh, what do we got here? Oh, good rebound there, Hannah. All right, so Withers, danger zone. Nice little glove play there. That was a dangerous sequence. Ekholm fought through that, recovered, slowed it down enough. Withers got spun around, and again, it was enough to defend, and Ari with a nice glove save there at the end.
Yeah, defense got back.
All right, so Dando taking the drop, joined on the ice by Werner and Nelson last time out. These guys were able to get that second goal. Playing D is Pellinger and Cernhaus. So quick drop and shot, gloved by Bovers. And Hurricanes are going to go with a fresh set of forwards here. Puck down and kick back. And it's going to leave Nelson on hit the turbo button there just to apply some pressure.
Put it in sports mode.
Sports mode. As Pellinger fights through. That'll be enough to burn the legs. She did say her lungs, softball just isn't quite the endurance and interval sport.
Well,
that
she's a catcher,
hockey
so
is.
she's like squatting the entire time. That takes some endurance, right?
A little bit.
Oh, yeah!
Hey! Love it, love it. Nice little tap on the shoulder there. I don't know who sent the first pass in. We'll take a replay at that, but that was Ronning down right where you want that backside skater. Here comes Ronning down, I think. This hits. Boom, and she just gives it a love tap.
Muscled it through.
And it goes through Wang's 5-hole. Again, don't know who got the assist on that pass to start, but just like that, we look, and halfway to go through the third, and we have hung 2 unsuspecting goals. So good work there by the Fusion, generating some offense. That was, I would say, more textbook. You know, that high blue line shot, so quality shot, and you've got the rebound where you want them backside post.
And it gives Coach Klund a little breath of fresh air. He's right now, wherever he is, he's probably screaming at his phone going, yeah, baby.
Love it. Love it. All right, so we got Hannah Ekholm fighting through some traffic there. Kicks it ahead to Aubrey Herzog. Weak side there, you got Lansing. Puck goes around ice, and that was the Hurricane fighting through a centering pass. And there you go. Wow, nice little work here. Somebody get puck. Okay. Number 20 able to do not a lot of dangle. It was just, I'm going to brute force my way through the middle, and we couldn't do anything about it.
Sometimes he's got to do that.
Yep. All right, so Ekholm coming around the Fusion net, reverses direction. She's going to bump it out in this hole. Well, we're going to wave off icing here. Wasn't sure who touched it, but there was enough of a effort, maybe. We're going to go with that. Again, if you heard me last year, my understanding of the subjectivity of icing still hasn't gotten much better. And
Andrew hates icing.
It's got its purpose. Oh, that was pretty bad offsides. Okay, they did call that one. I just hate the subjectivity of it. Like, I get it. If it's questionably touched, cool. But then when you get 2 girls skating down and they'll wave it sometimes, other times they don't. Try to watch it.
It's kind of like sometimes they tell the goalie, play it. Like, if she's covered, technically the whistle blows. But sometimes they're like, just play it because there's nobody by her, and they just want to keep the game moving. I think it's kind of that, like that.
That's fair.
Sometimes they're like, let's just play it because the situation calls.
Yes. All right. So Hayward is going to get called on an offsides as that they got possession. Weird sequence.
You know when we get to offsides, right?
Easy peasy.
There is no objection.
None
Black
whatsoever.
It's black and white.
Yep.
Right? Like right there. The referee didn't just wave it off.
Yeah, like, you were close enough.
Yeah, you know.
I felt you could have made a play.
Right.
Oh,
I don't mind the
totally.
cushion. I don't mind a little cushion on the icing calls. I'm going to stand my ground.
That's fair.
I think the refs, they should have a little control of the game. Not control, but they should, be able to.
Ooh, danger. All right, so loose puck hits top of slot, and number 28 there on the spot, and she rips and goes over the stick side shoulder. You're going to see this puck come out to the right side of the net, and it sneaks up. There you go. She's just going to fire. So, with 6:18 to play, the Hurricane get their first goal of the afternoon. And on the ice now, that is Ekholm trying to, she activates, and it looks like Lansing's going to stay high while she stays down. Ekholm fires, rips. She got 2 good looks there. Wang took that one and covered nicely. So you got Amundsen joined by Ronning and Lansing. And Ekholm with Withers out there on D. So this is that moment you want to shut down any momentum and just keep some forward pressure moving so they don't get that second one quick.
Right.
And kind of flip that momentum.
We don't want another goal.
Correct. We're sitting on a 2-goal lead.
We want to maintain the 2-goal lead, if not more.
And that is Ronning coming up this side. She just uses her body and then gets bodied. Knocks one down, gets knocked down. Eye for an eye, I guess. And that will be Ekholm collecting as she assesses. She flips one up and out.
Right past Jody's face. She didn't flinch at all. No, she just like Chuck Norris, like the female Chuck Norris of hockey.
Oh, no, they're doing stuff.
Like you can't scare her. The puck would probably break if it hit her.
Break. I will say, I was in some restaurant. Was that the Phoenix? Somewhere recently that has 2 Chuck Norris posters, and we need more of that in society. Stuff made me giggle. I hadn't seen a lot of them in quite some time. And we are going to go for icing here. So on the ice you have, let's see, is everyone staying? Looks like it. Fresh shift. So defending, you got the Cernhaus Pellinger line. Pellinger's had a full morning thus far. She is on period 6 at this point. Playing 2 full games because she got a lot of looks as well on the varsity game. Up front, that is Carlson, Herzog, and Van Nerden. I'm curious from a lineup standpoint, is this all Tim and Jody? Oh, here we go. We got Carlson on a breakaway. She's misses high. And unfortunately, Herzog and Carlson went same side. They're both left-handed shooters, so I guess that stands to reason. You're going to favor your dominant side. So the Fusion get back on sides, and this is going to be a good opportunity for Pellinger, seeing a loose puck opportunity, and she goes out wide and rips, allowing time for Werner, Nelson, and Carlson to, nope, that's Dando, sorry, come online, and no blood there as Warner goes down and takes out a Hurricane player. All right, puck coming down near side. Pressure applied. Nelson taps to Herzog. Herzog's going to take some energy. And where are we at here, Reese? You got to be attacking there, not looking to play D, so she's going to flip, and Ekholm jumps the D lane, defends nicely, gets it back behind the net. And somehow or another came away with
wide
that.
open, get it.
Yeah.
Oh.
And that was Amundsen that got out quick. Ekholm just couldn't get a passing lane up to her. But yes, she had a whole body and a half length out in front of the next defender. So 3:15 to play here in the third.
Nope.
And Wang covers. And we are stopping clocks, so who knows?
We don't.
All right. And it looks like, are we missing a couple here? I know Ellie Astrick and Sammy Hickey, are they?
Well, there's one.
No, they're not here.
There's one in a helmet over there.
Okay.
Yeah, she played in another game earlier, and didn't come to this one for some reason.
Okay.
That's Isabella Lopez. So yeah, we're missing a few here
All right.
for different things.
And then is there still enough for a 14 Black Cats in as well?
There is.
All right.
Yeah. We
Again,
have,
numbers are great. You want that in a program.
Yeah. It's looking like a pretty healthy team for 14 new Black Cats this season.
Good deal. Good deal. We're seeing, again, the numbers change everything just as it filters to varsity. So, all right, 7 against 3. Good defensive play there by Ekholm, keeping the skater outside. So, Withers, and whoa, down we go. All good. And that's Lansing applying some pressure here near side. She's going to come away with it, tries to bump it ahead. And Withers gets caught up in the scrum here. To Lansing. And that will be Ekholm bumping it as we play Slapsies. Coming up on 2 to play. And Withers is going to go down. A little bit hard there. I don't know if she got skates kicked out from under her, but she definitely went down hard.
Drew a penalty.
Falling backwards, drew a penalty, so not sure what they called there. I wasn't paying attention. Not the first today. So
They actually call that move the Lindis special.
Yeah.
I heard you were pretty
Yeah.
good at drawing penalties
Yes,
back in the day,
yes,
weren't you, Al?
Yes.
flopper.
The flip-flop special? Is that what? No?
Hey, however it works. Or you lock down, get that hooking, and you feel the stick. All right, so Pellinger and Cernhaus out to defend on this power play, and we're going to go, that is Herzog, over to Pellinger. Pellinger's going to flip off the block by the Hayward defender. Up front, you got Herzog, Van Nerden, and Carlson. Pellinger holding the line. She's going to take it down, looking for some room, and loses the puck. And that's Carlson fighting through some traffic. Near side corner. Trying to set something up. And this is, do you guys work on too many power plays down at the Black Cat level?
Not until, I mean, at 14s, yes.
Okay.
Bantam level or 14s, you definitely have a power play.
And where I was going with that is this is one of those areas where they really don't have set plays, where if you watch the varsity game, everyone knows where they're supposed to be on the ice, and it rotates. And
it developed last season, if you remember.
Yeah, it did.
Beginning,
It
like,
definitely
right
did.
around now, they were kind of like all over the place, but towards the end there, you had that Esme Harvey kind of
Even
Mickey Bell line.
early on, you had Mickey, Esme, Larson, Kaylee Barris. We had a nasty power play early on.
They're still developing it now.
So this one of those fun things to watch that they'll weave in a system.
For sure. Well, close game here. Looks like it's going to come to an end in the Fusion's favor.
20 to play. Seven's calling for it here. And it's like 15 wanted to do some nice puck work. And turns it over. 10 to go. And this should run out the clock as Cernhaus bumps it to Pellinger in this near side corner. And that will do it.
All right.
All right, folks. So my first game of the year, third for you guys at the JV level. They are off to yet another good start, 3-0, coming off of last year's ridiculous, 24-0? Like
it was more than that.
28.
28-0. So we are on quite the win streak, and I think the year before they brought in some wins. So I need an abacus at this point.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good season. There's a good group here, a good cohort coming up from a freshman class that is coming in.
Yep.
And something's telling me, I'm not trying to diss anybody, but the score probably wouldn't have been that close if Wang wasn't in goal.
Tend to agree
Yeah.
with that.
Well, I'm pretty sure TJ will be here for the next game, and we'll probably see if we can't get him up here to talk.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Teach.
All right, so we're going to shut her down. We got to get some batteries charging for the next two-game wave, and appreciate you tuning in. Again, do we have game times?
3 o'clock and 4:30.
There you go.
It's going to be more like 3:15, 3:30, 5 o'clock.
Yep.
Would be my guess, unless they can get it back on schedule here. But
All right, all. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.